Hi, I'm Erica Fenner-Sikoff, Executive Director for Voices for Georgia's Children. At Voices, we work to advance laws, policies, and actions that improve the lives of children, particularly those that are furthest from opportunity. We have new members of our team that were not around back in 2013 when the juvenile code was revised, that we really want to make sure that they get a first-hand look at what youth experience day to day and all the state is doing to support them and where needs continue to be. We work closely with Commissioner Oliver and his team to help identify those needs and to advocate strongly to make sure those needs are met. And today is an opportunity for us to get that first-hand view and insight into that, and then be able to continue to engage even more closely with the agency in making sure any improvements that are needed are met.
One of the goals that I had this past legislative session was to partner with organizations like Erica's Voices for Georgia's Children. So her and her group can kind of see what happens, what goes on inside the RYDC, and all the good work that the men and women here do at DJJ. I think was very important, and so they can help us write that narrative of how we help these young children for the state of Georgia and all the good work that goes on. We gave them a full tour today. I think, they entered in from the front door of the facility, and we took them all around from education to medical to social services, behavioral health, and to the housing units. We talked about our food service program, our PBIS program, so they got the full spectrum of what goes on inside of an RYDC, especially right here at Metro.
What we saw here today reinforces what we believe at Voices, is that every child deserves to be respected and cared for and given a chance and what they need to thrive and succeed in life. And we also saw here today the individualization that's needed to accomplish that, really talking with youth first and foremost from the first moment they enter into a facility about what they need, things about themselves, so that they can make sure that they tailor their programming to the needs and experiences of every youth that comes into the facility.
My visit here today was pleasantly surprising. I've worked in the juvenile justice field in a number of different capacities, and so through my varied experiences, I had this vision of overcrowding, right? That the facilities didn't have the resources or the really space for the youth that were being treated or rehabilitated here. And to my surprise, there's not an overcrowding issue, and in fact, under Commissioner Oliver's leadership and Ms. White, who's the facility manager here, the children who are here are children who have committed serious offenses. And so to my surprise, I thought we were still in a place where we were maybe being too punitive and detaining too many youth. But I, today on my experience, saw a lot of people who were passionately passionate about youth, who authentically and genuinely care about youth, who really look at this job as a way to be impactful and help you learn from their mistakes, because we're all humans and we all make mistakes.
And it's amazing to see the wide variety of services and resources that young people are provided with at DJJ. Today we saw the education, and not just formal classroom learning, but some of the real hands-on learning through the hydroponic gardening. We saw and we heard about mentors, about recreation, about really comprehensive behavioral health services. And this servicing and supporting the whole child is so important to the work that goes on. What was really exciting to me is hearing about the supports that are offered, not just for young people that are in the centers, but as they re-enter back into their communities. And hearing about that continued connection to mentors, we know that is a critical piece for young people's continued success.